I grew up in a small town outside of Forest, Mississippi, and my parents both died when I was young. And my older brother Kevin, who works in New York as a writer, and my little sister, we moved in with my grandparents, and we lived out in the country. We didn't really have any entertainment, so we kind of we all became rather creative creatures, I guess. We sort of made up our own entertainment, and so I started drawing, and I kind of took pencil drawing to a level that I was trying to do finished products and sort of express some of my experiences from childhood. And so after about 25 years of working on paper using graphite, I had a friend down in Brookhaven, a fellow named Bruce Brady, who's a wildlife sculptor. And he and I were sitting on a local board bank together, and he loved my drawings, and I was intrigued by his sculpture. So he rolled me a ball of clay one day, and he said, "I think you're a sculptor that's hiding behind your drawings." Well, I think the most challenging part, if it's a commission or if you're just trying to do a portrait, you've got the burden of a likeness. You have to not only, capture the person, but you have to consider the personality of the person. What kind of composition are you trying to design? And that's a challenge because I used to laugh and tell people what you don't want is, oh, that's almost Bear Bryant, or that's almost Billy Graham. You want to get the guy or get the character. The rewarding part for me is after I've done the study and done the research, is when I start designing the small pieces or the studies or the maquettes, as we call it. If I can come up with a design that excites me as a person, as an art lover, then I'm not so much worried about trying to satisfy the public as I am to satisfy myself, because if I like the piece, it may not satisfy everybody, but you got to be true to yourself, so to speak. And so part of the challenge for me as an artist is to say, I want to create a piece of art that I would be interested in, or at some level, I would want to buy that piece, or I'd want to have that piece sitting in my collection. So that it's rewarding when I can complete a composition and think, I really like that piece. I'm drawn to it.